What keeps our teeth and gums healthy is good food and brushing properly. And in this video I will demonstrate how to keep teeth and gums healthy with an easy to follow technique. It is all about removing the plaque mechanically and not chemically. The right technique is absolutely crucial. All we need is a manual toothbrush or an electric one. I'm a big fan of an electric toothbrush. We need dental floss or interdental brushes to clean between teeth. It is all about skill and technique. There are a few basic rules. Always start brushing with the very back tooth on one side and move all along until you get to the very back tooth on the other side. And the toothbrush follows the gum line. The gum line is where the tooth meets the gums. The first round is to brush the outside. The second round is to brush the inside. The third round is to brush the chewing surfaces. And then we need to floss or brush between teeth. This is where most of the plaque accumulates, the gum line. Here I marked this critical area in green, so you can see along the gum line is where we have most of the problems. At the very back tooth, that's where the toothbrush doesn't go very easily, but we also find it on the front teeth, top and bottom, and on the inside where it's sometimes a little bit harder to get there because the tongue seems to be in the way. This is where most of the plaque accumulates. If we don't address these areas properly, toothbrushing is pretty useless. I demonstrate now with a manual toothbrush. We know by now we have to start with the very back tooth on one side and we need to brush along the gum line. So we put the toothbrush on the gum line, do circular motions and move forward, get to the front teeth, make sure that we get to the gum line by pulling down the lip. And we end up with the very back tooth on the other side and brush behind the very back tooth. Then we start again with the second round. Again we start with the very back tooth and we do it from the inside. We push the toothbrush between tongue and teeth, get to the very back tooth and start again with circular motions and work our way forward. We can put the toothbrush upright in the front area, make sure that we stay on the gum line while we're doing that. And the last round is the chewing surfaces. So give the chewing surfaces a good scrub, start one end and you finish with the other side. Now I'm a big fan of an electric toothbrush. The technique is pretty similar. You start behind the back tooth, you start on the gum line of the very back tooth on one side and you make your way to the front of your teeth, stay on the gum line, gum line, gum line, gum line. And then you get to the very back tooth on the other side and you finish off behind the very back tooth. That was the first round. You start again on the inside. Same again, you push the toothbrush between your tongue and the teeth, get to the very back tooth, work your way until you get to the very back tooth on the other side and behind the back tooth, and then the chewing surfaces. Start one end and finish off at the other end. We do the same on the top, no surprises here. So far we have cleaned the teeth nicely, but we still haven't done anything for the space between teeth, the interdental space. This is where 2 out of 3 dental problems start, between teeth. Now there are different ways to clean those teeth. I will start demonstrating dental floss now. So you wrap the dental floss between your index fingers and then you have a piece of about 1 inch long that you can work with. You start flossing by getting behind the very back tooth and from there you go to the space between the last 2 teeth. And see how I'm cleaning. I'm cleaning the front of one tooth and the back of the other tooth. I'm cleaning the front of one tooth and the back of the other tooth. And this is how you clean. And you need to make sure that you get a little bit under the gums. Make your way until the back teeth again and behind the very back tooth. If the space between teeth is a bit bigger, then an interdental brush is the way to go, because they clean better in bigger spaces. Now there are different options. We have the ones with the bristles and the one with the rubber end. You start with the back tooth, you can bend it to have better access, and then you start going. And you just go in and out. You can clean it under water, and you go from tooth to tooth again. Start in the very back, work your way until you get to the very back tooth on the other side. Sometimes it's good to have a combination between brushes and dental floss, because the brushes could be a little bit too tight in spots, and this is what you need to work out for yourself, which device works best in which spot. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can visit me on dentaldecoded.com. Thank you for watching.